Hello, my name is Dr. Holly Lewis, and I am here with Nightingale College and the Writing Center to discuss Teams etiquette with you today. Etiquette is the proper behavior or polite manners. For example, sneezing into your elbow. This is the proper behavior to follow. I am here to discuss proper Teams behavior or etiquette for Nightingale College. Let's first discuss if you have a meeting with your professor or what we might refer to as a one-to-one. You may be meeting with your professor through Teams at the start of each semester, or you may have an appointment to go over assignment or even to discuss an assignment grade. The first thing to remember is to be on time. Next, if possible, you'll want to have your camera on when meeting your professor for a one-to-one meeting. Also, you may remain unmuted for the entire time unless you have background noise like construction or children in the background. It is always a good idea, if this is a planned meeting, to write down the list of your topics or questions you wish to discuss. Often, when you get face to face with your professor, you might forget some of your questions. So, writing them down is always a good idea. All communication should be professional. Please remember there's really no dumb questions. The professors here at Nightingale College are dedicated to assisting you with your success. So if there's anything we can do to help support you, we are more than happy to do so. The other way to communicate through Teams is through Teams chat, the chat feature. Learners should pay attention to the tone in which they write in the chat. When you are communicating with your professors or your peers through Teams chat, all language used while writing in the chat should be professional, polite, and in the spirit of discovery and advancement of knowledge. Do not write in the Teams chat with anger, which is denoted by all caps, sarcasm, swearing, or judgment in Teams. Avoid slang. Use proper punctuation and words. Do not use abbreviations. For example, do not write the letter U instead of the word you. Be respectful of your tone and keep a neutral or positive tone. Teams chat is like instant messenger, although just because your professor might appear free or green does not mean they are not in the middle of grading. For example, let me quickly show you what that might look like. This is what my Teams chat looks like currently. And this is what my chat is showing right now. And it is showing that I am presenting. And that is because I'm recording with you right now. But let's say instead it said I was available. Just because it is green and saying that I'm available doesn't mean that if you write to me in the chat that I am going to be immediately free to write back to you or message you back. I could be in the middle of grading or other coursework that might be requiring my attention and my focus. So you might not be able to receive a prompt response right away. The best way and the fastest method to receive a response, unless your professor tells you otherwise, is actually through Canvas email. If you would like to turn off a notification in Teams, for example, if you are attending a webinar and you have your notifications turned on for that webinar, and then you are now attending, for example, a VCBC, and you no longer want to see all those notifications pop up, you can go into your webinar notifications through these three little dots, and you click on them and just, you can mute or unmute the entire chat, okay? So you can do that for any of your chats. You can mute them or unmute them. That way you can receive or not receive notifications of that chat when there are new messages, all right? And that is something you can turn on and off as you need to. So these are ways that you can use Teams to better support your learning through Nightingale College. Just remember to make sure that you recognize that there's nothing that is private or confidential on Teams. So be sure to make sure that all your correspondence is professional and in the spirit of learning. Thank you.